Beach Church, it's Friday again. Thank you for joining me. So today's chapters were Zechariah 1 through 3. And these three chapters, they set up for the whole book, right? And there are a couple things that stood out to me that I wanted to emphasize today. The first is the call to repentance. So we're seeing here, it says, return to me and I will return to you. And I'm just sitting here thinking about that. And this is just our timeless invitation from God saying, come to me, child. I'm here. I give your faith to me. So then we go into the visions, and one of the visions is the wall of fire. And this struck me today, and I'm one of those people that, and confession time here, I love to be protected, or feel protected. How about that? I love that my husband can do that. I like that my boss can do that. My father, my son, I love feeling protected. For whatever reason in my life, if I feel that you are protective of me, that I am loved. And so when I read this today, Wall of Fire, and God saying, hey, you don't need to measure the city. Put your trust in me. And I'm going to protect you. I am the walls. And I'm going to give you bounty. And you know, the city is going to overflow with people, and I'm going to protect it. You just have to turn to me. I am your protector. And so I was thinking about this, in our everyday flesh life. We have things that happen. Friends stop talking to us, or maybe a family member gets mad at us and stops talking to us, or God takes us out of a situation and we don't know why. It hurts us because that's our flesh. But you need to remember, God is our protector. He can see and hear things that we never do. And he knows what's going on all the time. And that brings me to my next point, the vision of the horseman and the four horns. God is fully aware of earthly affairs, right? He is the Lord of hosts, and he is in control, and he provides profound hope and encouragement. And so I want you to remember that God is fully aware of all earthly affairs. So even when we think, we're never going to get through this, or that was the worst thing that could have ever happened, he is in control. We have to have faith in his control. And then we see the cleansing of Joshua, the high priest. And this shows God's forgiveness. And we are seeing now that this is foreshadowing the work of Jesus. So I hope that this helps you this week. I hope that you are called to repentance. I hope you know that God's faithfulness is, and that he is sovereign. I hope that you see in chapter 3 the cleansing and the forgiveness of God. And then I want you to take faith and that God is always present and he is our security. All right, folks, so I hope you have a great week, and I'll